Hey America, you ever met those people that just like to micromanage everything? Well, how about if I give my 2 bits? Hello everyone, my name is Paul Inkley and I am your host, and my show is Last Chance, and I'm excited to be here today. You know, I wanted to talk about a couple of things today, and it seems like we live in a day and age that things are moving so fast, that, we can't hardly stay up. And in an attempt to try and fit everything into our busy schedule, we have picked up some really shitty habits along the way. And one of the worst by far is micromanaging. Now, you will see this in both men and women, but women are worse, hands down. I thought men were controlling. Women have taken it to a whole nother level. I've seen wives that, were so controlling their husbands just looked at the floor, afraid they might make eye contact with their sorceress. It's kind of funny, but it is pathetic. But, the ones that are going to pay the price the most with this I have to micromanage everything bullshit are going to be your kids. Now, we micromanage our kids right down to the minute. And in an attempt to make sure our kids get everything that we want, they never have any time for themselves. Now, you go ahead and laugh at me, but let's just look at it. They have school. And if the kids are lucky enough to still have recess, it's not playing. It's monitored by a teacher, so nobody gets their feelings hurt. Everything is fair. And then after school, we have to, sports, band, dance, one of many other things. And then the kids have homework. And homework starts now, in second grade? So when do these kids have time to play with their friends? Most kids these days, all playtime with friends has to be arranged, in a play date. It sounds so stupid and it sounds so totally gay. If my mom would have wanted to go over when I was at my friend's house, I'd have said bullshit. And I remember feeling this way from, a very, very young age. We're having a serious problem with our kids today, and it's because they don't know how to play anymore. Now, I'm talking no phones, no TVs, no video games, no electronics at all, and no adults. Make your kids go outside and play and use their imaginations. And if they skin their knee or have to get stitches in their head, it won't kill them. If they come to you and they want to ride their bike, and build a jump, tell them to be careful, but to have a good time. Let's quit freaking out all the time. In the process of trying to keep our kids safe, we're taking away their childhood. But kids are just one of many ways we try to micromanage things. Now, let's just look at young married women in America under the age of 30. Now, I don't know what's happened to these younger American women, but they are messed up. These kind of women control their husband's every move, and they walk around with an attitude like their word is law. No exceptions. Now, this has all come from this feminist attitude that they've been teaching our girls, and now we see the repercussions. These girls are messed up. As a husband, we need a support group and a partner, not a controlling bitch. Now, anyone that tries to micromanage everything usually will miss something. Why? Because you can't spread yourself that thin. And we all have to learn sooner or later that we don't always get what we want. Life's a bitch. Or I guess you marry one. But, why do women try so hard to compete with men? Now, women are being taught these days that all traits of womanhood are not important. That family should be at the bottom of the list. That they need to go to college and they need to have a great career because they're more important. Can I get gushy for a second? You know what? I love the fact that my wife, wanted to be a mom and wanted to stay at home and raise our kids. She's always been the nurturer in the family, and I mean, mom's kisses always work best, or at least I think they do. You know, I'm proud that she's always been my partner and not my competitor. I love her with all my heart and soul. She truly is my soulmate. But enough of this gushy shit, because now we get to go after how men like to micromanage things. Now, men that have a micromanaging attitude, well, they rule with an iron fist, and they're total assholes. It's either man's way or man's way, no exceptions. And these kind of men make lousy fathers, and I'll tell you why. You know, you ever heard the phrase, I'm sure you have, you know, pick your battles carefully? Well, these kinds of fathers pick every battle they can get. They'll have a hard time relating to their sons, and it's because it's always dad's way, period. And boys just don't work that way. In fact, most kids just don't work that way. You know, we are all individuals, and we all will have a different way of looking at things. We need to give our kids their free agency and start doing this at a young age so that, you know, so that they can learn, and you help them through it. You don't control them. You'll have a whole lot better luck raising your kids, you know, with love and respect rather than trying to control them. You know, I want to get a little bit more serious if I can. You know, God gave us, His children, that's all of us, our free agency. Let's not take that gift away from our kids. The first question we'll be asked at Judgment Day is, how did we raise our kids? And how's the relationship we have with our children? Will God smile down on both of you? You know, to micromanage someone and take away their free agency, that was Satan's plan. To force somebody to do what you think is best, that was Satan's plan. God gave us our free agency. You know, how do you treat the people in your life? Do you give them the same gift that God gave us? You know what, I say this all the time, America, it's because it's true. You know what? The Savior lives and loves each and every one of us and can change your life. America, you will never, ever, ever micromanage your way into happiness. It's a shitty habit, so don't do it. You know, just a thought. I am an American, and I bid you a farewell. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed my latest video, it'd sure be awesome if you'd hit the like button. And man, if you could subscribe, that would just be kick-ass. Hey America, thanks so much.